Hello eaters! Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Welcome to Princess Kitchen PH. Please like and subscribe to my YouTube channel and don't forget to follow my page at Princess Kitchen PH. For today's vlog,
the tofu is so soft. Then the soup is so flavorful. Rice. Kimchi. This is a perfect dish. There's so much flavor in this kimchi stew. See that? Perfect bite. Kimchi and some pork belly.
hi guys! Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Welcome to Princess Kitchen PH. Please like and subscribe to my YouTube channel and don't forget to follow my page at Princess Kitchen PH. So for today's video, we're going to make a kimchi jjigae. So if you want to know this recipe, just keep on watching. So guys, now I will go to a Korean mart here in San Juan City because I am run out of kimchi. It's not possible. Kimchi is life, so we have to get some. So guys, we are here at Good Korean Mart. So let's get some kimchi and some other stuff for our kimchi jjigae. Hello eaters! Welcome back to my channel. Welcome to another episode of What's in My Kitchen. For today's video, I'm gonna show you how to make kimchi jjigae or kimchi stew. This recipe is originated in Korea. Hi guys! So, kababalik ko lang galing ng Good Korean Mart. So, here's what I got. We have some enoki mushrooms, pork belly, this is our soft tofu, and of course the main ingredients, which is kimchi. So guys, if you love kimchi jjigae, or basically we can just call it kimchi stew, you can literally make it at home, and it's so easy recipe. You don't have to go to Korean restaurant anymore just to try a kimchi stew. So if you want to know this recipe, just keep on watching. So guys, here's what you're going to need. You have some enoki mushroom, white onions, soft tofu, pork belly, onion chive, and of course our kimchi. Kimchi jjigae is originated in Korea. If you love ordering kimchi jjigae in Korean restaurants, since you are here in my channel, I'm gonna teach you how to make kimchi jjigae so you don't have to spend a lot of money in just ordering kimchi jjigae at the Korean restaurants. Plus, I'm gonna tell you the secret in making kimchi jjigae like Korean. Kimchi jjigae is very easy recipe. You can literally make it in 10 minutes. But yet, it's so delicious. This is a very comforting food, especially in cold weathers. If you love kimchi, I'm sure you're going to love kimchi jjigae as well because of its flavorful soup and comforting soup. But before I tell you the secret in making kimchi jjigae, let's do our mise en place first. So first, we need some onions, enoki mushroom, kimchi, pork belly, and onion chive. And of course guys, you can use any mushroom that you have at home. Don't worry if you don't have enoki mushroom, you can replace it with white button mushroom. You can also use shiitake mushroom, it just depends to you. And for our tofu, make sure to use a soft tofu for this recipe. This is very important and that is my number one tip for you if you're going to make kimchi jjigae. Since this is very quick recipe, so make sure to use soft tofu to cook it easily. And another thing, tip number 2, make sure if you're going to buy a pork belly, make sure to get the pork belly where you can see the good layering of fat and meat, because this will give you a good texture in your kimchi jjigae, and of course it will give you more flavor for your stew. I can suggest to use a regular pork belly. You don't have to buy this like samgyeopsal cut. You can use the regular pork belly. The reason why I buy this is I don't have time to go to wet market, and I do this video at 12 midnight. I don't know, I love doing video at 12 midnight. Here's my tip number 3. If you're going to buy a kimchi, make sure that the kimchi that you're going to get is fermented enough. Then if you're going to ask me how I can able to know if this is fermented enough, so the answer is when the kimchi is sour. It means that they ferment it in very long time, because the more you ferment the kimchi, the sour it will be. And that is what we're looking for this recipe, because the kimchi will give a good flavor in our kimchi stew. So for tip number 4, the more aromatic the better. So make sure to put a lot of onion for this recipe. And of course, onion chive is better when you saute it with our kimchi stew. So now let's start cooking. in a hot pan. Put some oil. Once the oil is hot, you can now put your pork belly. For tip number 5, when you saute your pork belly, very important thing is to do a browning. Just like what I said earlier, browning meat is very important part for this recipe because it will give more flavor to our stew. Once your meat is slightly brown, you can now put your kimchi. So, for tip number 6, let's just do a recap. Like what I said earlier, make sure the kimchi that you're going to use is fermented enough. Then, as additional information for this recipe, once you put your kimchi, make sure to add the kimchi juice because kimchi juice is very flavorful, so it will add more flavor for your kimchi stew. It will add more sourness and tangy flavor for your kimchi stew because that is what we need to achieve for this recipe. And of course, the more kimchi, the better. For seasoning, I just add a fish sauce. It depends to you how do you want to season your kimchi stew, but for me, I just add fish sauce only. Here's our tip number 7. You can add gochugaru to intensify the spicy level, and of course, you can add gochujang just to intensify the color of this dish. And of course, it will add more flavor for our dish. Now, after we season our kimchi stew, now we can add water. Here's our tip number 8. I learned this from a real Korean. Instead of putting a regular water, you can add the rice water or stock if you have. It will give you more flavor for your stew. Now just cover this for some time. And here's my tip number 9. Make sure to cook your stew for a very long time, at least 15 to 20 minutes, just to infuse the flavor from the kimchi and from our pork, because our stew is all about infusing with our kimchi and our other ingredients. That's the reason why this kimchi stew is so flavorful, even though there's no other seasoning. Once it boils, you can now add your enoki mushroom together with your soft tofu. And here's our tip number 10. This recipe is very flexible, so if you are vegan, you can literally feel free to play with the ingredients. You can replace the pork with other healthy options. You can add a fried tofu as a replace for our meat. You can add zucchini and anything you want it. After 10 minutes to 15 minutes cooking, here's our kimchi jjigae. This recipe is so good, so comforting, so flavorful. So I hope you try this recipe and let me know what you think.
So here's our kimchi jjigae. So let's try it. Enoki mushrooms. Let's try the tofu first. The tofu is so soft. Then the soup is so flavorful. Let's try the enoki mushrooms. Try our enoki mushrooms. Right. So good, guys. Kimchi. Such a comforting soup. I think guys, this is better when it's raining, or simply if you're sick. This is a perfect dish. There's so much flavor in this kimchi stew. See that? Perfect bite. Kimchi and some pork belly. So guys, let me enjoy this food. So if you want to try this recipe, just let me know. This will be the end of our video. Thank you so much for watching and see you in the next vlog. Bye!